One of the great privileges of my job is that I get to see so many exceptional product pages. I get to see the work of so many talented marketers who are pushing the limits on layout design and coming up with some very, very interesting concepts and ideas. Imagine a scenario where someone puts this page together and then it's a really well designed page. I know having done this for a living, I know exactly how much effort goes into creating this kind of content and how much coordination is needed and how many teams you're working with. There's a technical team, there's a design team, there's a photography team, there's the video team, there's the management who have their own set of ideas. There's decision to be made about the color swatches, what shows up first. So there's a lot of effort that goes into it. But one of the things that I always pay it, and this is the point I wanted to make. This is why I'm making this video, is that the big unknown for us is how shoppers are going to consume that content. You launch this page, and if it doesn't move the business metrics, management concludes that this was a failed experiment. But what we haven't anticipated is how consumers consume content. Did people actually realize that this is a clickable element? Now, this might seem very evident to you, but it might not be evident to a shopper. It may not be as visible as we think it is. Maybe they were distracted by this element and they didn't notice this. And then what happens is that you have this customers who bought section. Would some people have assumed that this is probably the end of the page? Or maybe they were distracted by this and clicked on any of these elements and then they left this page and they didn't even remember where they were. And then over here, they actually have these amazing action shots. I didn't even discover this. Actually, that's why I'm making this video. They have these wonderful action shots. This is the best part of the content because this is a technical product and I'm buying it for technical reasons. And then over here, they have a image gallery. There's a wonderful video. Are people playing this video? In fact, at the top of the page, there's a video right here. Are people playing this video? If they're not playing the video, then maybe that's taking away from sales. Are people going through this image gallery and reading this content? And so my point is that what if it's unsuccessful because people weren't discovering that content? And if all we had to do was make that very minor fix in order to maybe reorganize the page or maybe add additional prompts so people would discover that key content, and we would have a transformative effect in terms of sales. Be aware of this.